must be hungry.
Tim is a healthy adult who represents no danger to himself or anyone else, and I believe he should be discharged.
Hey, little brother. I found it.
What do you mean?
We only have a few days
A few days for what?
to keep our promise and kill it. My name is Kaylee Ann Russell. The purpose of today's experiment is to prove that the object behind me is responsible for at least 45 deaths in the 4 centuries of its recorded existence.
We got a new home, so we get new furniture.
It's a bit ostentatious, though, don't you think?
Hey, Dad, who's that lady in your office today?
What lady?
We were just kids. We made up a scary story so we wouldn't have to accept the fact that our father was a sick man who killed our...
Mom?
Why don't we just end it right now and smash the damn thing?
First, I intend to prove that the people I've just described were victims of the supernatural force that resides in that mirror.
You want to redeem the family name?
You promised me you'd never forget what really happened.
I was 10 years old.
Daddy?
Tim.
Snap out of it!
It's not real. Oh my God. I've met my demons, and they are many. I've seen the devil. He is me.
Who would buy that mirror? It's hideous. But still, there are a lot of aspects about this movie that I like. I mean, this is a lot of horror movies at this point, largely from Jason Blum and his Blumhouse productions. But as long as they keep doing well at the box office, I can hardly fault him for continuing to make them. And to his credit, they're all pretty good. So that's another thing that makes me have an interest in this film, that I know it's coming from a quality production house. Although World Wrestling Entertainment is also involved, although many would argue they are also purveyors of quality fare. Now, what I also like about this movie, besides Jason Blum's involvement, is that I kind of like the unique casting and the situation they've set up. So often in these horror movies, it's like a blonde teenage girl or someone's dad, like an Ethan Hawke type or a Patrick Wilson, that's gone crazy and has to deal with all this stuff. That's usually your protagonist. But here, they have 2 protagonists, these siblings, and I like seeing them at both different ages simultaneously. I like running those, tracks at the same time. I think that makes it very interesting. And also, I have to say, I don't watch Doctor Who, so I have no Karen Gillan fandom, factoring in here. But she does look like she's doing a very good job. So I think she's uniquely cast. She doesn't look like your typical horror ingenue. And I think the girl they cast to play her at a younger age also doesn't look like your, typical, like, oh, it's a girl, but it's still, really like hot. Not to say, this actress is, I'm sure certainly attractive, but, she doesn't have that, typical cliche ingenue look that they tend to go for in horror films. Kind of the way Jamie Lee Curtis works so well with her work when she started out in horror films, obviously. So I like that aspect of Karen Gillan. And then I also like this having her brother, and this is pretty much an unknown actor, but I like having the brother, be the little brother, not the protective one, not the guardian, but having the guy be the one who's kind of gone a little crazy, a little off the deep end. He's the one who's checked into the mental institution. So often, it's women who have gone nuts and are in the crazy house. So to kind of flip that around and have her looking out for him, and have him be the more vulnerable one that she has to protect, is just an interesting dynamic. But it's not to say he doesn't look like he can't hold his own, and it looks like he's doing a very good job. And I like that aspect of it. I like the sibling aspect, and I just think the whole movie looks like it's well done, and it looks creepy as hell. I mean, when she bites into that glass, light bulb, you totally see it coming, but that doesn't make it any worse. I watched the trailer a few times now before reviewing it, and it creeps me out every time. I actually physically flinched this last time right before I recorded this. It was so So disturbing. But I liked kind of scares like this. I prefer these kind of scares to, the more gory films like Saw and, the films like, I forget the one that kind of was, it was Paranormal Activity is the one that, Hostel. Saw and Hostel. I'm not a big fan of those kind of gory films, the new Evil Dead. That stuff really grosses me out. I'm not a fan of that at all. I like these more, clean scares and these more thrillers. And I'm glad that that's something that Jason Blum really, that's the direction I'm glad he's gone in, because he's so prolific that I can enjoy these movies with you guys. So what do you guys think? Is it too many horror movies by now, or are you just having a great time? And what do you think of the dynamic here of the siblings? Do you like the sibling dynamic? You can see how well it's utilized here. We talk about it Fantastic Four, the importance of siblings there, and why that's really key. And I think that it's good casting that these two actors kind of look alike. What do you think of the switching of the roles, where it's the guy that's gone to the insane asylum? And what do you think of kind of having these parallel tracks where you see these actors, these characters both as young children, and what happens to them when they become older? And who else here thinks that Karen Gillan's character is up to no good? But which is good. You don't want to totally know what's going to happen. It's good to have some surprises saved for the actual movie. So write your thoughts down below. Tell me what you think. Thank you for everybody who asked me to review this trailer. I appreciate it. I know an earlier version came out. I didn't get to it because of my vacation and everything that was coming up, but I think this is actually a better trailer than that first one that came out. So thank you for your patience. Thanks for asking, and you can check out some more episodes right now.